Thank you, Nikki, for taking your time for this interview.
No worries.
Can you tell me about yourself and how did you end up in Southeast Asia?
Okay, so I am from England originally. I came backpacking to Southeast Asia when I was 23. I was working in an advertising agency in England for about 2 years, and I had such an urge to travel. So I left my apartment, packed up my job, and came travelling to Southeast Asia. Well, the great thing about the magazine is we actually have writers that are backpackers, so it's written by backpackers. And now we've been printing, we're on our 25th issue. We print every 2 months, and we've just launched our digital magazine.
Can you define the type of youth travelers to and from Asia Pacific?
So now I think with the gap year trend, the youth traveller can be finishing university or just before university, they take a whole gap year, travel to Southeast Asia for perhaps 3 to 6 months, go on to Australia. A lot of people work in Australia for a while, and then perhaps save some money, go on to South America. But it's very fluid, it's changing a lot as people see more opportunity all over the world.
So what is the tourism trends of youth travel from the past to the present?
I think the main way it's changing is with the growth of communication and how you can stay in touch with family and things like that. It's becoming a lot less of a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I think now young people especially are a lot more global-minded, so they're coming backpacking to Southeast Asia and they're keeping their eye open for opportunities to work here, whether it be things like teaching English for a short while, getting involved with NGOs, starting their own online businesses.
And what are the challenges for all these backpackers from Europe or other part of the world coming here?
The culture shock is so exciting, but I think one of the best things is the people are so friendly here, are so welcoming, eager to learn about your culture as much as you are about theirs, and safety. You feel safe all the time. You could be, I'd feel safer wandering the streets of Bangkok at 4 a.m. than I would in some places back in England. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but yeah, it's a great region.
What are the main factors that influence the youth travel segment?
So of course, online, social networking, blogs are very influential for the youth traveller. As I said, you can share things instantly on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. This is very much at the inspiring stage, so this is inspiring young people to travel. And then perhaps when they're in more of a planning stage, they will do Google searches and look at specific destination blogs and that kind of thing. But there's so many great bloggers around, especially in the Southeast Asia region. I think that one of the main factors is like low-cost carriers in this region. There's a great network for backpackers. The hostel network and the adventure companies and that kind of thing, it's so well developed in Southeast Asia that it's easy to travel, easy to meet people. Look at TripAdvisor, but it's with a lot of the Web 2.0 and social networking thing, it's to look at it and make your own opinion from it. This is why I started the magazine, because I noticed that every traveller has a different opinion. But the point is to inspire people about these places so that they know it's safe and accessible and fun to go in the first place.
What young professionals need to be aware or be prepared to be successful in the travel business?
Being very flexible and adaptable. Like, things change all the time. It's like you just make contacts at companies, or you find out about a new destination and it's already changing all the time. Like, Asia is a lot about networking, making friends, making contacts, and it's have fun with it. We're living in one of the most beautiful parts of the world, meeting great people all the time. So just enjoy what you're doing, and good things will happen.
Yeah, I believe so. In your opinion, why youth travelers travel to Asia and the Pacific?
I think this region is a major hub. It's a starting point for lots of travellers to sort of find their feet and then go off to different parts of the world. There's so much diversity here. You can be in bustling Asian city one minute, you can be on a beach within 4 hours, you can trek in the rainforest, there's volcanoes, there's so much to do here in terms of adventure. And since I've been doing the magazine, I've noticed a lot more festivals, music festivals, film festivals, a lot of cultural things going on that rival things that are in Europe or America.
How do you see the trends changing for backpackers, from Asians to Europeans perspective?
Interesting question, yeah. I've recently been doing a little bit of research about the rise of the Chinese backpacker. So in a lot of the hostels, particularly in Bangkok and Singapore and some of the cities, I've seen a lot of Chinese backpackers. The word backpacker, since we've been doing the magazine, it's changing all the time, because I think people have the idea of backpacker, they think dreadlocked, fisherman pants, kind of, beer t-shirt, no shoes, that kind of thing. And I'm always like, no, because our readers and the people we get writing articles for us, you have families who, they educate their children on the road, they don't go to school. You have the older, the golden backpackers, the retired backpackers. You have couples, you have career breakers. There's a huge rise in the digital nomad, people who can do their career on the road. It's a very interesting time that we're living in, because it's not like it used to be where you could do a 1 week holiday and then you come back. Your world is the office now in that term. So I think the word backpacker needs to change. I'll have to change it. I think that the community spirit of the backpacker is what people love. Like, rather than just being the stingy backpacker who doesn't spend any money, it's like the spirit of adventure of the backpacker is, whether you're a millionaire or you're a poor student, it's kind of, as long as you can embrace the spirit of travelling, then you're a backpacker.
Thank you very much for your time.